Is it recording though?
Help. Step bro.
What the fuck, bro?
If you're a car guy, have a wife, soon about to have kids, consider this 7-seater. Best part, it's a wagon. After this video, you're probably gonna wanna start a family. So start getting rid of these. Mercedes E400, it's all-wheel drive, V6, good on gas. Have a family, consider the wagon. So obviously we're back here for a reason, you know, it's a wagon. So it being a wagon, obviously, it offers a little bit more stuff compared to other vehicles that don't. First things first, it's an E400. It's a 350 horsepower wagon. That's a big feature right there. It's more faster than your regular traffic. But, again said, it's a wagon. What does it come with? So a pretty cool, interesting feature about this wagon is, obviously, there's 2 seats pointing back. It is a 7-seater wagon, which is a pretty cool, interesting thing. This is a whole removable top, which is pretty much just a big hole down there, which you could lay your feet down, obviously, for your better comfort. It's not really the most spacious back here, but it honestly works if you have kids and such, or if you got to still move stuff around, you can still throw stuff here. It's a wagon. What do you expect? Oh, when it clipped in already here. Got any overall pets, big dogs? They could also go back here, as we also have probably a little wind splitter right here that hooks up between the little nets. All right, so let's start more towards the front.
Not starting.
What do you mean?
Just started the
Oh, all right, my bad. All right, let's start the video more. Let's continue the video more towards the front. Obviously, you're gonna be the driver. You're gonna be the person deciding what you want on your vehicle. It's obviously a little bit more different compared to the W212s or W213s that you normally see. This one being a P3 package, which is probably the most luxurious version that you get out of all the estate wagons. There's the 400, there's the 450, this one being the 400. 450, that's a different thing that we gotta talk about, but we're obviously reviewing the 400. Key features about this car, has pretty much every basic need that a woman wants. So, you got a wife, boom, it's a Mercedes. Let's get more into the technical / details about the vehicle. This one does have an analog panel. What the fuck? Analog. All right, so this one does come with an analog package, which obviously doesn't have the full digital display screen. People say it comes with an analog package, but it's a preferred option, honestly, if you want analog over digital. They all did come with a full digital display screen from 2017 to 2018, but people also prefer the old style analogs, but it was a cheaper option than having a full digital version. Other key features too, steering wheel wise, it's a full electronic steering wheel with heated steering wheel too. Something that doesn't really come in with the weather package, because some do, some don't. Technology package also comes with this little cool pad right here, which charges your phone at a really fast rate of speed. Pretty much just throw your phone here whenever you're driving and starts charging it, you know. Comes with a bunch of USB ports, which obviously are kind of necessaries now in 2026, since you got to charge pretty much every device that you have, if we're being realistically speaking. You got kids, they're probably gonna fidget a lot, let's be honest. What Mercedes did do is a really, really nice design, which obviously when you usually lock your power windows for your kids, let's just say they're playing with the little windows, they're playing with the window, obviously it locks your rear windows, right? What that mode also does, it enables your rear seats. This was a thing that Volvo made at the time. Usually you put your seatbelts on, it pulls you a little bit back because they're electronically adjusted tension seatbelts. Usually what they did at the time is their seatbelts automatically lock into place for them to not be able to move. It's a little kind of scary feature, but it's something also for the kids. If let's just say you got very hyperactive kids, or you have kids that move around a lot, Mercedes did imply that feature. And let's just say for roadside assistance, or let's just say you get into an accident or anything like that and your kids are stuck into the seatbelt, Mercedes did offer, which I believe you can look at videos too as well, the seatbelts automatically untension themselves, which is a pretty nice feature. In case they flip over or something like that, they're not hanging with themselves. So it's a cool little safety feature about them, which only was exclusively on a wagon. Other than that, let's talk more about basic necessaries overall. Entertainment. This one does have a 19 speaker system, hi-fi, Birdmaster sound system, or I believe I'm hopefully saying that right. I'm not sure if it's Birdmaster or Birdmaster or Birdmaster. We're gonna call it Birdmaster. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. P3 performance package, not performance, my bad. I'm talking about W211s right there. Had an E63 myself. But the P3 package, which is more like the luxurious package, also came with overall heated, ventilated, and full-on massage seats from your butt to the back up to your neck. which is kind of insane. Same thing, it's up to the point where even your headrest has massage, which honestly I kind of find a little bit kind of too exaggerated for it being a Mercedes, considering it's not even an S-Class. S-Class would have more luxurious stuff towards the back. For example, S-Class has, not sure for the people that know, they're mostly based on a Maybach. More luxurious on the back. Cool. Driver doesn't get too much. At least the driver in this case is getting a little bit more luxury compared to S-Classes. Full panoramic sunroof. Pretty cool. It is a 2-split one, which for the people that want to know, the higher version sound system for this model, which is I believe the 21 speaker, this is the 19 again said, does come with 2 extra individual speakers here. Sadly, this one didn't come with it. There's one that also goes right here instead of it having a whole, I believe, sunglass holder or sunglasses. Just hold your little sunglasses there. Vehicle did accidentally have a previous accident, which was a sad thing, which did cause for the IBIS system not to work. Typically, there's a whole model that has a full-on lane assist, which is honestly a pretty cool feature, considering the fact that, let's just say you're coming back from a family function, you're not that sober, let's just say, the car's at least going to steer for you a bit, so you don't got to worry about crashing into anything. But it does make you get the attention every like around 10 to 15 seconds around there. Makes you want to hold the steering wheel for a bit and then just start letting go. And the car is still going to continue. It's lane assist, but there is a full self-driving mode that they offer at the time. I don't know too much about it, but I heard it was an optional package. Same thing with a front night vision camera, which this one sadly doesn't have it, but does have lane departure, cruise control, which is obviously the adaptive cruise control, and does have self-parking modes on this one, which is the whole center control center hit, which we'll be talking about in a bit. Infotainment and control center wise, this specific version didn't come with a suspension setup, which is your air suspension or your airmatic suspension. This model sadly didn't come with it. The 450s do though. That's pretty much every model has them. That's why little button's missing, sadly. Damn, that is loud. What the fuck?
15.
All right, so do I gotta start all of this over again?
No, you don't. You just pointed at the button and then it went. You know.
Oh, yeah. All right, cut back to the video. So this whole iDrive system too is all touchpad related. I currently have it disconnected, but honestly, if you just go swipe left, right, right, left, it controls your whole screen. I personally don't like it since I like using the big wheel right here. Obviously, it's a little bit more annoying, so I just normally have the whole touchpad off and I just use pretty much the basic main menus. It is a little bit outdated, even though it's been recently updated to the newest software, which was probably like a month ago. It's still a little bit laggy. It's honestly showing a little bit of the age. Now there's obviously newer vehicles. This is a 2018, 2017. So these are your modes on how to control your massage seats, which is honestly all controlled through here, or these buttons right here, touch sensitive. Pretty nice. Cool thing about them, it controls everything or anything that you want into the vehicle. You on your settings, so you could go to your settings and control your touchpads, which you could pretty much control your sensitivity to this, how fast you want it to click, or just overall any mode that you want to do. If you want to control this touchpad to your front cluster right there or to your infotainment menu, which either, both, any other side, they all work the same. Just hover your finger on top of them and that's pretty much it. It has heads-up display. Camera doesn't pick it, but trust me, it has heads-up display. Again said, all these settings controllable to what you want, back and forth. You can toggle pretty much in any menu. If you're connected to your Apple CarPlay, this is pretty much your Siri button right here. Same thing with hanging up. Unlike every other car, when you connect to the Bluetooth and you answer a phone call, and usually the other end of the person doesn't hear you as well, the microphone quality in this vehicle is pretty great. It's up to the point where even the passenger has its own microphone for them to talk to whoever just was on the call, which is a little nice feature. And again said, the other person hears us pretty well. So if grandma's calling, she can hear you well, you know? All right, so now let's move on to the engine. Okay. Record me walking to the thing. I want to talk a little. So people underestimate the fact that it's a wagon. I feel like, honestly, Mercedes was kind of really smart with it. It's a 350 horsepower 3.6 or 3.5, I believe. Looks very crammed. It's Mercedes. You know what's really cool about Mercedes, what they did? Their engineers. This little 3.5 car, V6, that's all I know. All I know is that it's 350 horsepower, and that's well enough more for a wagon, considering the fact that you're gonna have a whole car packed with your family back there, 6 kids on the seats, and then you're gonna still gap regular traffic on a wagon. It's a sleek front style car, but that has the back of a wagon, but they still tried their best to make it sporty looking. You still choose an SUV over this?